Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the latest update on Olly Social, which kind of introduces the new concept of goals. Now, goals are something that we did have prior to this update as well. But to be very honest, the whole update was kind of pointless and did not necessarily do enough for you to really track your engagement and growth journey per se. So this latest update kind of changes that. And in order to create your first goal, by the way, you need to go to your olly.social/dashboard where you have your own license key right now. And in this page, what you can go ahead and do is create your first goal by clicking here. So when you click this button, essentially it will ask you a bunch of different details. Firstly, what is it that you want to do? So for example, reach 1000 profile views. And in order to do this, you need to kind of, at least at this point of time, manually think the amount of comments that you might want to make per day or this month in order to kind of reach the goal that you have in mind. So let's say make 100 comments, right? I'm going to just put 100 as the number here, and the days to do this would be, let's say, 40 days. Now, right now we only support the new goals UI for LinkedIn, and it will slowly be shipped to other platforms as well. So just make sure LinkedIn is selected, and you can then go ahead and click on add goal, which will essentially create a new goal for you on the right of the screen right here. Let me just quickly move this video, and you can see this is done, and the new goal now appears here. And this has 100 target comments. The platform is LinkedIn, and you have around 30 days to do so. You can see that by the due date right here. So I have around until 7 December in order to complete goal. I guess I put fewer days here. You can edit the goal by clicking the edit button, and it will kind of take you to the main goal UI right here. So let me quickly refresh this, and the goals kind of depend on the license key that is active. So in this license key, I don't think I have a goal, which is why none of the goals kind of show up. Let me kind of check my other licenses. Yeah, so the third license is what had the goal. Let me quickly go back to the same page. Alright, so in here, what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to select the third license, which essentially has my goals, I believe. Yes. So this is the goal that you see right here, and you can actually click on the edit button to edit this. You can see I have 40 days to achieve this, and that means I have until 7 December 2025 to do this. Now, you can actually complete the goal from here, delete as well, or you can also do that from your main dashboard. That is right here. This is still the beta version of the update, so still working on this, but at least the first version of this is done. So when you create your goal from this page, what do you do next? You need to go to, let's say in this case, LinkedIn, because that is the only version we've kind of shipped the goals for now. On the left side here, you would see a new pop-up for goals. Let me move the video to the right. There's a new pop-up that says no goals for LinkedIn right now. We are going to be soon adding a button in order to refresh this. But in order to load your goals, just click on the options button here, or the extension button, click on your extension, and then the settings button, right? Now in this case, go to your goals tracking. Even if you just open the extension, this should still now reflect your goal. If you just refresh the page, you can see the goal is now visible, right? If it doesn't show up, you can go to goals tracking, and then sync with server is the button that you're looking for. Just make sure that you quickly sync here, and this will kind of add the goal for you. At this point of time, you will only be able to create one goal per platform, because we want you to kind of focus on completing the goal as much as possible. But the minute you do this, you can see you now have like a goal tracker right here. So I'm going to go ahead and let's say click on comment button here, and notice what happens. The minute you create your first comment, there is a progress that is initialized on the goal tracker right here. So right now, this is the raw tracker that essentially every time you open LinkedIn, this shows up, kind of like a reminder for you to engage with your community as much as possible. In the future, we will allow you to break this down by day and so on and so forth in order to make sure that you have day-wise goal progress. But let's say if you don't want to see this very frequently, right, it might get annoying for some of us. So what you can do in that scenario is go to settings, and there's a button that says hide LinkedIn widget. If you just enable this button and then refresh the page LinkedIn feed now, the goal pop-up should not show up. But I think this is a feature rather in my scenario where I want to make sure that I am able to see the goals that I have in mind in order to make sure that I'm tracking them more frequently. Now, let's say if you're a team owner, how do you kind of assign and track goals for your team? So there is a way for you to do this as well. If you go to manage team, and I think this is in beta and we're still working on this piece, but you can actually go to your license management page right here with the license selected. Click on the team members, and then there's an option for goals. So just go ahead and click on the goals button here, and then select the license you want to assign the goal to. So for example, this placeholder, and then you can add the goal right here, similar to what you had done for yourself. This way you can also add goals for your team members, and you can track them here as they progress. you can see as you make progress to the goal here, it also kind of it will take some time to sync, but it will show the goal progress on the right here as well. Right now it's not showing the progress, but there will be a progress bar that will show you the progress of the goal per se. So broadly, this is the major update that we've shipped in this version outside of the bug fixes and so on. Again, this is in beta, and the idea is to kind of give you guys more control over your engagement plans, and slowly we are migrating from being like a extension for social media managers and influencers and so on to a more small business oriented product. And you will see a lot more updates coming your way in this case, right? So first was the goals. We are also shipping the profile analytics, where you can actually see the growth of your profile across these different platforms. Just like you see the usage analytics, you would also be able to see the growth of your profiles. We are also shipping a bunch of different updates around viral content recommender and a bunch of different updates around small business per se. I don't want to spill the beans right now, but we're working on a bunch of different updates which will make the entire journey for you a bit more aligned depending on the profile that you guys have. So either ways, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video adds value. Like I said, we'll continue to ship and build this product over time, and thank you so much for watching through the video itself, and I'll see you guys in the next one.